makes sense.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Fist of the North Star. That's the same writer as JoJo.
Yeah, it's true.
What else have I seen? I've seen
Oh,
Promare.
dude, JoJo's is good.
JoJo is fucking like.
For a reason.
I love when animes. That's actually why I like Mashley. When animes kind of like make fun of tropes inside themselves.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Did you watch Mashley, Julie?
Which one?
Mashley?
Mashley.
Yeah.
Magic and Might. It's only got.
Oh, no. Yeah,
That's the
the
Harry
one I still have
Potter
to see.
parody anime. It's
Yeah.
actually pretty fucking funny. Like it's so
The one
dumb.
where he's like, his magic is his abilities.
Well, yes, his magic is.
exercise
He doesn't have magic, but he's fucking strong as a motherfucker.
Wait, I've seen like a synopsis on this. He would. I vaguely remember that.
I love how every time he just decides to fuck people up, he'll just say whatever muscle he's gonna use and then say magic, like hamstring magic. And the guy's like, hamstring magic? And he fucking just sprinter bolts like down a cliff and then back up in like a half second. And the guy's like, did you just run down that hill and get back here in like a blink of an eye? And it's like, damn.
It's magic.
Tricep magic.
Muscles.
That fucking thing with the button was pretty fucking good last
The
episode.
button?
That was fucking really good.
I couldn't believe it, but I saw it.
Saw everything that happened. I didn't believe it. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Baki at all?
Baki,
I
yeah.
think so.
Just-
Is that one where they fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like so
I think I recommended
ridiculously
Baki.
outrageous.
Yeah. Have you been watching any of the later stuff with Pickle?
I'm halfway through that season right now.
Pickle's fucking dope.
Yeah, Pickle's pretty wild.
What do you use? Netflix, Crunchyroll, watch cartoons online.
All of them.
How do you use to watch cartoons?
Well, I mean, I watch, I guess, some YouTube stuff like Meat Canyon and stuff.
No, like
Have you seen Baki at all, Billy?
I have yet to.
I would actually recommend it.
Like it's
You're
got
gonna learn of the ogre,
dubbed anime,
Yojiro Hanma.
movies.
That's like the main
It's
character's
all
dad.
just
Okay.
animated.
beast.
It's gotta be animated, but
And
they
like
have
he's like known as a beast.
everything.
Like, he's
That's
like
the
world
movies,
famous for being
and then they have
not the
like,
strongest man, the
sub-anime.
strongest beast, like the strongest being.
Like, you know,
That's
wild.
what he's famous for.
What's that called again?
They call him the ogre.
Watch cartoons
Okay.
online. It said you.
Yeah. Well, no, I should be able to remember that.
There's like knockoff ones, but you gotta find the right one.
Oh, okay.
God, that's
But yeah.
Man, to watch the old X-Men again?
The old X-Men
wow.
is fucking
That'd be
so
awesome.
good. I'm just saying
Good
it.
things.
Rogue could get it.
Her haircut's coming back into style. Holy shit! The last like 6 girls I've hit on is that blonde thing
The
there.
skunk?
What?
The skunk?
Oh, is that where it is? Yeah, I guess so. Where it's blonde in the front, red in the back. It's coming. It's really big.
Huh.
That's Rogue, isn't it?
Yeah, Rogue.
I thought she had like a black streak through blonde hair.
It's
It's
blonde.
they got, like,
straight,
a
White
black
streaks.
streaks.
hair.
I mean, I would not be surprised if there's a
They've
variant,
got, yeah, flips.
but yeah, she normally has like a reddish brown hair with like a white streak through it.
Anything to sell comics. Alright. As good as it's gonna get.
Remember when Halle Berry played Storm? I remember.
Is she the black brown chick? She was pretty good.
the
I was a
Brown
little
chick,
kid.
or as they call it, TV black.
Remember when she played the Sword Swallower and Swordfish?
I remember Swordfish.
I remember Swordfish. That was a great movie, actually.
I'm gonna Google this real
Good-
quick.
good
Hang
old-
on.
With her titties out?
Yeah.
I'm really gonna Google this now.
You haven't seen her titties?
Wasn't she also
Yeah,
Catwoman?
Swordfish.
Oh yeah.
But there's another one.
Goddamn Halle Berry.
Do you know
Stealing my
what?
heart.
Credit where it's due. She had some acting chops, but then she certainly had some acting chops.
That was a huge moment for her showing her titties. Crowd went wild.
I mean, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Great. I can't imagine anybody who didn't.
There's a Hugh Jackman film I saw too.
The Fountain?
No. Swordfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, he was really good in that.
Yeah.
Like, I
You
really
guys-
liked him.
Have you guys seen The Fountain?
Oh no, actually,
Is that the one where?
Super artsy.
Yeah, I've seen
it?
like most of
Okay.
it.
So
At the
yeah,
end, does he slip?
Flip.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin anything.
I can't recall. But basically, the movie's about the lady's writing a book,
Okay.
and then she ends up getting sick, and then her husband takes over writing the book. But the whole movie is basically snapping from reality to
Did you watch this with Bruce?
maybe
I don't know. He was talking about this movie actually.
it's a trip. it gets really wonky, and I mean it's kind of slow, but you gotta just, I don't know.
Bruce gave it a night? Probably.
You ever watch the movie Tuck Everlasting?
You watched the new Pinocchio?
It's also really slow, but the ending's really good.
That was pretty. You finished the new Pinocchio. I fell asleep.
Yeah, New Pinocchio actually was pretty
It was
fucking
really
decent.
Good. What I watched
Okay.
was really good. The ending was really good too.
You guys ever seen the Korean Old Boy? Because they made an American version. Highly recommend checking out the Korean version. It's pretty awesome.
You ever watched The Boy in Striped Pajamas?
I know. No, I've seen a couple of clips, but
Happy ending.
I'm sure.
They get him. They get him.
What a piece of shit.
Get
Alright.
you and your little dog.
What's that?
Can you name that movie?
No, that's the wrong movie.
No, I know, but do you know that
I
movie?
can.
Yeah, it's super easy actually.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
What is it? I'll get you and your little dog too.
I've never seen it.
It's Wizard of Oz.
What?
You've never seen Wizard of Oz?
No. How could you be into the rave fucking culture and not seen Wizard of Oz? That doesn't make sense.
I think I watched like the Dark
Alice in
Side.
Wonderland is more rape culture.
That's a good movie. I think I watched that on acid once last time.
I'd say
That
that
would be
big one.
That's what I watched
Yeah,
was on
okay.
acid.
I know trippier movies to watch on acid, like the old David Bowie Labyrinth movie.
That's a good one. I watched that one too. I love that
That'd
one.
be awesome. I've seen
Or Pan's
Oh,
Labyrinth,
it's
if you
really
get to
good.
that way.
Pan's Labyrinth.
The only thing that gets me, I can't watch dubbed movies. I have a hard time.
I don't know. Yeah, I prefer subtitles to dubs, I'll be honest.
Me too.
Unless I'm eating. If I'm eating, actually, no. Yeah, I just prefer subs to.
That's it.
Bad
I know
dialogue.
what you should be for Halloween, Andy. You should be the guy from Pam's Labyrinth.
Oh, this is a
Be
tense
your mom's
film.
boyfriend.
Pretty. Yeah.
Scariest thing I know.
Alright,
An
gentlemen,
Indian?
I'm done fucking around. Let's get this show.
He's a red-skinned one though.
I'm into it.
With that said,
That's racist.
Dating your mom.
welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode.
Are we live?
Oh, yeah, we've been live for a while.
Nice.
That's where we get the best footage, just candid moments.
Well,
That's why I keep cameras in all the bathrooms. Show the best moments.
Can.
Right. Don't know he's giggling somewhere. Anyway. Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Scales of War, the tale of a foreign land with foreign interests embedded, infesting it, and suffering. You play as a team of natives in this strange world, facing destiny or whatever fate might deem as such. Today you sit in a small hamlet just southerly of Three Trees, having recently rescued the good Lady Coralheart of Three Trees Repute, one of the main political figures of the swamp denizens. She now sits in the careful and protective custody of the Civ, allegedly. Although, as you...
you say Sid?
The Civ. Although, as you reside in this small hamlet, in the aftermath of it all, in your discussions, perhaps, the question might stand. But before we go any further, who would care to tell us about what happened last session
Do you have a
on
book?
Scales of War?
Shit. Crazy shit happened.
I died. You murdered me.
No.
You created a whole new character.
That's true.
Fucking guys.
I finally did it!
Can't believe you didn't save me. This is all your fault.
Jordan learned what a legendary saving throw could do and how annoying it is.
I already know that.
Oh, did you?
I've been a legendary character before.
Oh shit. I just thought that was funny because like you're just like, yeah, he's gonna just choose to make it. You're like, what?
Well, you know, it's not every day you encounter that or expect that.
That's fair.
That's true.
And then he's like, yeah, epic character. I was like,
Fast. We could have got him. Pretty sure he's out of legendary actions. If he
we're
wasn't,
putting it on him. Almost out of spells, almost out of like everything. And we had to get the fuck
but
out
we
of
also were. We were one. I was actually unconscious.
I was doing fine.
You were also unconscious.
I
don't
love
remember that.
I love right away how he wasted his fireball right off the bat. I was like, okay. Not you, but okay. Swing and a miss.
and then opened up a lightning bolt later.
Yeah, that
Regardless,
fucking cramped
fireball's
me.
not something you want to be in the middle of anyway.
That's true. It's true.
I just thought that was funny. Yeah, he's gonna turn to you and just use lightning bolt. Can I use my uncanny dodge? You sure can. I'm like,
recommend it.
I would like to.
Yeah, that guy was a badass. I like him.
Yeah.
I like
lightning
him.
bolt could
I
almost
mean, this all
one-shot
happened
me.
when we jumped on the bar. So
Yeah, that was at the beginning.
Yeah.
That was the very beginning, which was actually not the beginning of the session. But,
You just kept getting not great.
So, well, on that one, I was trying to throw.
Oh, the
that
wrestling
one guy.
match?
Yeah.
Wrestling
Yeah, it's
match.
funny, but yeah,
Oh,
he
Okay,
finally won.
Can I try again? Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
that one went for a while, actually. I think it was 3 turns of back and forth,
Yeah.
And then you got tossed.
Yeah.
which felt like a total fluke, to be honest, because I think both of us were making double rolls and coming up in single digits for a while. It was a good matchup. How's it work, though? Anything else?
I have no idea where we ended up. I apologize. I didn't watch the last 5 minutes like I said I was gonna.
It was all good.
Yeah.
That's why we're going over it.
Yeah,
Where did we end up after that though? Like
Froggies came, scooped you up, scooped her up. The Civ guy came distance. Froggies went with them. I did my little handy thing. Just like, yeah, you know. And then basically we met up. Froggies gonna spit you guys out later.
No, where are we?
I think we're outside of the tavern, kind of thing.
I just work here, sir. You tell me.
Well, I can't recall exactly where we.
Well, that's why we're opening up the way we are. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're basically because from what he just said, the lady Coral Hearts with the Civ. So if that whole interaction happened, we very well could have just gone and had a drink because we just had our shit pushed in.
You guys
Yeah,
want to
so-
go attack the warehouse?
insofar as where we end up,
I need to rest.
No, like right now. Let's go.
insofar as where we end up ultimately, we'll get there. Just after we cover what happened last session. It's really up to you
Yeah.
guys. If you guys want a long rest or if you want to open up right after all the events.
I would like to have a long rest.
I don't think I really have a choice. I am resting. What are those? It's a weird colored.
Those are
Oh,
alcohol.
yeah,
They're actually pretty old. They've been around for a while.
And for those playing the home game who are wondering why we have a big black square, it's because Logitech has actually let me down today. Damn shame.
Maybe you let Logitech down.
Oh, that goes without saying. I mean, I let myself down, let alone Logitech. Fuck, they can get mine.
What happens when you keep your electronics in the garage?
Really now. Actually, fucking everything else is from the garage and still working. That one camera is the only thing that has been replaced since we came out here.
That and some stands.
That's true,
But
actually.
electronically, yeah, just the cameras.
Yeah, damn shame, that. Piece of shit. Alright, anyway. At least I remember to turn up the volume. So we have audio. Yay! So, is that all that happened last session? Is,
Well, yeah, we
the
ambushed
3
them.
things?
We met the people at the thing, and they gave us all tools, and they're like,
Yeah.
go meet
I
the
mean, I
people.
met this earlier.
I found out my boots
Oh,
are boots of
making it
water
shit.
walking.
Hey,
Hey,
I
did
found
we
out
sell?
that my
We
boots
didn't
are
sell
boots
our
of water
rooms. I
walking,
have
which
my
are pretty
True.
dope.
You also,
from the first campaign.
Wasn't here that day.
No, the very
Shirt
first one.
protection? No, that
Oh,
wasn't
Yeah,
you.
the
That was
vendor.
you guys.
Yeah,
I
we
have
also
mine.
have the
Yeah, well, I
plus
know.
1 swords, the
Did you
3
do
plus
something
1
with the last?
swords.
We didn't
Yes.
do anything with
The
that.
short sword,
Different
long
character.
sword, and great sword.
But we didn't
That's
do
right.
anything with
The
it.
I
matching
did sell
set.
mine,
Oh, right.
but
Did we do anything with our emeralds from the first campaign? Like, my character still has his, right? Do I still have my emerald from the first campaign, or did I get rid of it in between the two?
Oh, you had to pay rent at some point.
That's some expensive rent.
It was everybody's rent. It was paid off
Yeah, we
every-
all bailed and left you with the bill.
Yeah, for the little township that you guys own.
Start calling you my brothers.
That's fair enough. Okay.
It was taxes, lots of
That's
taxes.
fine. That's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, no, you paid for repairs and stuff.
Nice town then.
It was.
What happened to it?
Nothing. No, it's fine. Totally. You don't know that part of the story yet. Spoilers.
Poor town.
It's fine. It's fine.
Do you understand how much time I put into that road system? It actually works.
As a lover of SimCity, You have my sympathy and solidarity.
That fucking volcano, I knew I shouldn't have built near it.
I haven't played SimCity since the tragedy. It's true.
Apparently, I don't know. Did they already make it, or are they making it? They're coming out with the City Skyline too.
It's already out in the
It's
trash.
already out.
It's not as good. It's already out.
There's a new pixel art game, Metropolis something or other, that lets you build the city out of buildings that you've designed, which is kind of cool, I thought. Anyhow, that
There's gonna
segue
be so many
aside,
dick cities out there.
probably actually. I'll never forget, just so a segue, when EA brought out SimCity 6? No, we just SimCity because fuck Maxis. They're outside. You know, Maxis is dead with the other bodies, Bullfrog, and anyway, Interplay and all the rest. But they brought out SimCity, and it was supposed to be an online game with microtransactions and all the jazz. And everyone was up in arms, and they're like, "Oh, well, just give it a go." And some people did, and all the servers crashed because they didn't have enough fucking infrastructure for it. As is always the case. So people couldn't play the game SimCity because they couldn't get online to play SimCity, a game you're supposed to fucking play with yourself, really. And they made all these bold claims like, "Oh, the way we made the game, we can't just make it offline. We can't just make it a single-player fucking game. We could never do that." So hackers, that is to say, standard people like myself who really love SimCity, went off and made it single-player. But I think it was like changing a couple settings in a text file. Quit your bullshit, you know what I mean? And so yeah, we made SimCity single player and changed like basically the fundamentals of how they designed it, because underneath all of their bullshit actually was an alright game, but it still wasn't as good as when Will Wright made SimCity. People would describe it as a very heavily coded if-else sort of arrangement rather than like a simulation. So it's unfortunate, but another one bites the dust. Thanks, EA. The pile of bodies just keeps getting bigger.
The only company worse than EA for microtransactions is good old-fashioned Ubisoft.
Oh fuck that, or Activision. Take your pick.
Well, Activision keeps it pretty simple. They just have their battle passes.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. I was trying to think if they have loot crates, but no, that was
What
EA.
about Bethesda? Minecraft?
The original horse armor. I don't know. They're alright, but like every big company, they're just constantly trying to monetize another thing.
I was gonna say, Bethesda doesn't really do microtransactions. They just do DLCs.
Yeah,
Don't they have like
and lies.
online games? Did the guys that run online like Fallout?
I guess.
Basically, sort of.
What is that? Fallout 76.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
also Skyrim online.
But
Which
then
one's online?
they're not the only ones that do that. At least Elder Scrolls Online is actually good. It's
actually-
amazing now.
It is. I've max leveled my one character. Pretty happy with that.
Only
It's been a long
2
time.
weeks.
Anyhow, so
Well,
now
yeah,
that we're
it's
finished
like
discussing what
goddamn
happened last session, welcome back everybody to today's episode of the Farsi Chronicles.
I know you keep saying that ain't Boromir, but I'm telling you.
Might be. And with that, welcome back. We'll get that new webcam going pretty quick so we can get our action cam back up. If there's one thing I absolutely love, it's having that over there. How far after you guys are doing a long rest?
I would like that. Good.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
You guys just heading back to the inn? Yeah?
I
Simple
think so.
enough?
Are we
I think-
sneaky back there or just walking? Someone has to carry me down.
Yeah.
Well, we actually tended to him before we had it.
Yeah, you did, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
The goobery, the frog
Yeah,
goobers,
Hey?
the frog goobers.
Yeah. Quite literally.
Yeah.
Do I get like scars or anything when that happens? Like, how does that healing thing work? Do I like?
Magic.
So if I had a hole in my chest and then now just magically no hole?
Oh, yeah, so excellent question. If you take a serious enough wound, you're gonna regenerate it. If it's too far gone, like healing magic, basically you can get a scar if there's like scar tissue when you're healed up, right? It's not regeneration, it's not restoration specifically. At least that's my philosophy. You know, other dungeon masters may vary, and as a result, your mileage with it. But generally, yeah, I say, you know, if you lose a limb and you get healed, healing is just gonna like seal the stump. You're alive, you can survive at full hit points and missing an arm until you get a restoration. At which point, you know, you get that thumb or that eye or that arm back.
Fuck that. Just find an artificer and get a robot arm.
And there's that too. Yeah, I love playing those cards. With the dawn of the next day, a long rest do you have? We find you in the main living area of the taverna of the small fishing village. Frothin. There it is. Fucking remembered. Yeah, now if I can just remember the inn's name. I don't think actually the tavern had a name, if memory serves, or not that I recall. But as you awaken, finding yourself down in the main livable area, things are slow this morning. It's a bit muggy. It's dingy out. It's still bright in some patches in the distance, but everywhere around there is light drizzle. It's hot. Mosquitoes abound. Flies where there's not mosquitoes, and generally puddles, moisture, and if it's not raining, it feels like it may as well be because of your sweat and the moisture hanging in the air regardless. But as you finish breakfast today, the meal is nothing special, nothing to write home about. It's one temporary hit point today.
I'll take that.
You've recovered. Miraculously well cared for after the frightful events that saw you fall out of the boat moments after having saved the Lady Coralheart. You sit with a bit of a pain in your gut. Trying to think, where did you get... You got busted in the back, I guess, from Buddy. But something compared to your shoulders. Despite a long rest and whatever healing, the aches of a battle well fought rack across your body. Full hit points as you might have, trauma is everlasting. But the body never forgets. But hopefully it'll put it to the side for the day as you make your way through breakfast. The dinge of the day awaiting you just outside the doors. What do you do this morning, if anything, before getting underway?
The lady went
With the Civ, yeah.
Okay, so now it's just the four of us here. Okay, so I'm just.
Yeah. You guys, I want to say, it was a hard battle. I mean, you guys had a long rest. You're full of hit points, but like I say, your body's been through a fucking lot, and you're all ragged and ratchet and just getting over yesterday's events. Some of you might still have like seaweed in your shoe or something like that, or muck in your shoe from the river.
You guys want to go to the
these
spa?
boots are new.
You want to go take care of yourself?
And I love the squish.
There's a spa near here, guys. You guys want that spa we hit up that one time? Was bomb.
That is true.
That's
That's
a-
back up in Three Trees.
What's near here for good things? We're in a fishing town.
The camera kind of pans over the window, and there's like a foghorn that shows the river in the distance. It's all muddy, and there's flies and mosquitoes like I mentioned.
Are we gonna start? Are we gonna start a mud bath business?
We have our boat. You guys want to go look at the? Do we need to go to the warehouse anymore?
That's also in 3 trees.
The warehouse is.
No, the warehouse is
opposite.
just up the river from you guys.
Should we go loot the warehouse?
I mean, we could. Or do we need to? What's in the warehouse that we need now?
Just there's more
I mean,
stuff.
that's where we found the swords
What
and the
is our next
shirts.
thing? Like we've got. the
I have
princess
some
back.
wanted
We-
posters. We could go see why I'm wanted.
We want to do that. That's kind of bold.
Well, yeah, why not? Let's do it. You guys want to turn me in, and then we'll like see where it goes from there.
Payday, baby.
Yeah, you guys want to turn me in? We'll like see where she ends up.
And then it's gonna turn into a prison escape.
Yeah, Prison Break season 2. That was their best season. No, that was
The one where they break
down
back
there.
into the prison? Or maybe it was season 3 when they break out of the prison again. I like season 4 when they break into all the prisons. And then I like season 5, Revenge of the Prison. Anyway, as we were, up until season 5 there, I was not making anything up. That's totally...
Yeah. Season 1 was all right.
As we were.
It was good enough. It made you watch 5 more seasons.
I never watched a single season, and I have every respect for the Japanese who, when they're done for the Europeans in general, the British, we're done with the show now. We had the story to tell. We don't need to drag it out. Tea's not that expensive. As you were, anybody? Your body is mired with aches and pains and bruises from the war before.
We also have your boat. Your boat. You got your boat.
It's true. You have a boat. The Lady of 3 Trees, the Lady of 3 Trees, Miss Coral Heart, is, as far as you know, safe and sound in the well-caring hands of the Civ, a differently race of frog people here in the Far Seas swamps.
Is there a pawn shop or anything in this fishing village?
I can't remember what was there in this town. There was
we
a
could always-
general grocer.
We could always go up to the next town. You said there was one an hour up.
Well, that's
No,
the
day up.
yeah. So there's Nicka's Rest, Southerly, and then there's 3 Trees north of you.
What's our next goal? Like, where are we going?
That's an excellent question you ask
How?
yourselves.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right. Why am I adventuring with y'all? I slap the table and I get up and I go home and I go to bed, and that's the end of this campaign. Have a good one, guys.
You know that you feel like you've made a difference today.
Oh, we have to pay you. We have to pay him. That's next on the docket. I'll give you 2 gold.
Awesome.
That's well earned.
I'm gonna offer you a crisp high five.
Fair.
If you work harder next time, you get a high 10.
You don't want our high fives.
There's no ceiling here, clearly. It's all the way up there.
Poisonous.
Oh yeah.
It's crisp, all right.
Oh, I don't feel so good. As my character remembers, oh yeah, I'm poisonous. Sorry.
For a second, I thought you were kicking out my dog, and I was like, what did he do?
He existed.
Do you guys want to go up to the next town? Do some shopping?
I wouldn't mind. I don't have a lot of money,
Don't
but I
forget,
want to see
though,
what they got.
If we go to that, we can't go to the guy that I charmed unless we charm him.
Well, yeah, that's the
Well,
potion
hard to do
shop.
though, isn't it?
What? Charming someone again? No, I can charm him through the window and I can go in and he'll be like, you charmed me last time. And I'll be like, no, I'm just a charming person. And I'll lie to him. Make him beef.
What? Shit.
Gaslight them.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna gaslight him. Shopkeepers are into that. They're all simps.
I believe charm in general, usually they have to see you and hear you.
Which is fine. I can open the window and I can see him. I have to see him. He doesn't have to see me. I have to see him.
Just ambushing. I love you. Hey, how you been, old friend?
Just
Yeah.
opens blinds, Brace.
It's a visual thing, don't you know? Charm through interpretive dance.
Oh, Billy.
Love as a 2-step.
That's,
Huh?
You know what that's from?
Yeah, that's Cable Guy.
No, it isn't.
No?
It's from both.
Midnight Express, motherfucker.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Did you also think it was Cable Guy?
No, I thought it was
Larry?
South Park.
We all just none of us were on the same.
It is Cable Guy, but you gotta understand, he's a guy who movies and stuff.
That is fair.
So it's fine.
he had a few movies. Larry the
Midnight
Cable Guy
Express.
was weird.
So the guy tries to smuggle Turkish hash.
Wait, Larry, the cable guy?
Is that not
No,
who you guys are talking
No,
about?
we're talking about Jim Carrey.
the Cable Guy. The movie from the movie.
Yeah,
The
not
Cable
Larry.
Guy.
Oh. I was thinking Toe Mater.
Larry
Oh,
King
yeah.
is funny as fuck too.
He's good. Yeah, his movie The Health Inspector was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Off track.
But anyway,
So you want to go buy things? I could
go to the
go.
next town.
Would it?
I'm
How,
gonna
wicked
kinda
spot
poor
there,
right
too.
now,
Would the
so
town-
I'm gonna go window shopping.
would the
Maybe
ta-
get a 5-finger discount.
After wandering the town for a little while, you manage to find a window that is actually like glass in this place. Most of them are just holes in walls. One has a curtain across it. You peep Tom on a few people by accident. They don't really mind. I mean, they don't even have windows. They just have holes in walls. But having made a circuit, you finally find a window. It's in a wall, and it's not broken. It's very nice. It's very nicely made. It looks like it might be from somewhere else.
Is anybody inside?
Yep. As you're sitting there window shopping, you realize it's not a store. But you're not really sure what it is. It's oh no, it's actually the tavern. Yeah, this is just the back window to it. Looks a lot different at the back.
I offer them 1 gold for the window.
You walk inside and make the offer. He says they paid 10 for it actually to have it specially brought in from up north.
I'll give them 7.
He considers it for a second and then says, "No, the trouble is really too much."
It'd look great on the boat. I'll give him 2 more.
The
for
window?
9. For 9.
You know I have like, it's almost just like a glorified dinghy, right?
Yeah,
I don't
there's
know
no
where the
really-
fuck I'm putting a window on the boat.
The windshield.
The rest of the boat's coming. I'll build walls after.
bounce it on the front of the thing. I mean, whatever, you could.
Windshield?
Yeah, every boat needs a windshield.
No, we just need a fucking.
Isn't it more like a barge anyway?
No. Mine's like an armored dinghy.
Yeah.
We can
It's
mount-
true.
We can mount turrets on it.
I want to get a ballista on that thing. Ballista slap.
Would the town next to us that he wants to go shopping at have a place that would know why I'm wanted?
I mean, if you go to any large city, you can go back to 3 Cheers, or you can go, like he's suggesting, to the next town that would be Nicka's Rest.
I'm with you. You want to go to Nicka's Rest?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
I'm down.
Take
Oh,
his boat.
I was gonna ask you, what out again? Do you have any kind of firearms in your universe? Like flintlocks or blunderbusses?
My character also is curious.
They, you know, you've heard of all sorts of crazy shit, and I don't know that your character would have come across anything, but you've heard all sorts of legend of all sorts of weapons, and specifically speaking, while yes, there would be some sort of propulsion weapons in this universe, I'll honestly say that I haven't made any hard decisions that way yet.
Fair enough. I
Consider it.
I thought I would ask.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, I want to go find a gun, and you're just like, there are no guns.
Yeah, I haven't made any decisions that way.
Okay, fair enough.
That said, a lot of you, I'm assuming, are all for going southerly as you're suggesting to the next town. Question is, do you do anything here really? There's not much to do here. There's, as we established last session, there's like a general grocery, that's about it.
I'd pay the tavern again so that we don't dip out. I'll pay him another, because we stayed another night.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll pay him another 10 gold for our night.
Yeah.
That way we aren't wanted in every town we go to.
Right?
I mean, I was gonna say.
What? I paid.
Your friend skipped out on the bill.
I paid when we got here. If you want to pay this one, yeah, give her.
You guys didn't have any
You want to pay it?
any horses stabled or anything like that, I remember.
I paid 10, but I tipped 4.
Alright. That
I'm
said,
as tipper as you.
you guys hit the road? Yeah?
Yep.
Should we?
Oh,
Should we look for some sort of like horse and buggy carriage system?
No, we can't fit that on the horse. We're taking the boat.
yeah, I got
So
a
we go
dinghy.
by boat.
Oh, okay.
And also, since it's no longer copyrighted, we whistle Steamboat Willie's theme the whole fucking way.
The whole way.
And it's legal. It's no longer copyrighted. I even look like him too, you know? I just look right like him. You know what I'm talking about?
Steamboat Willie? Yeah. What's his name?
Mickey Mouse.
No, it's not. It's
Like Pete? Black Pete?
no.
What do you have?
Steamboat Willie. He has a. It's like Oswald or something.
Yeah,
It's
that's
some weird
his,
name.
and that's his best friend or whatever. Also,
Okay.
Duck, and he has a family and shit.
Random.
Oh, it's a rabbit, isn't it? Do you not?
I have no idea what Steamboat
They bought him and they
Steamboat
used
was.
him in
I didn't know
Epic
you were
Mickey.
such a fan.
They used him in literally Epic Mickey, and that was it. They paid.
Alright.
They traded I like the story behind it. They traded a executive head for Oswald to like Fox. They traded a living person for an animated character. Could you imagine how you'd feel about that? Yeah, we're trading you for Oswald. The human? No, the.
If someone told me I could have Michelangelo from the old TMNT for your soul,
Oh, that's yeah.
I'd be
easy.
like, here you go.
Easy, yeah.
You know.
Done.
Come with me, Brady. I have things to do.
Can't even argue that trade. I'm in.
With a lot of you collect your things, there's a short montage, kind of Batman Forever like, while you guys grabbing your gear and stumbling out the door, out into the hot, muggy weather. The two of you, I guess, would love it. You guys are accustomed to it. And as the road opens up ahead of you, it's not long before Frothin disappears behind you, and the clouds eventually part to allow the sun to properly abuse you from on high, burning down from overhead. It feels like you're in the midst of the Serengeti or a desert somewhere, despite the moisture all around. You feel like a wet bulb or a sopping rag sitting out on a hot day as you guys trudge through the moist roads, making it. Oh yeah, making your way past moist roads over there, trudging around on the vessel that's moving pretty smoothly for the most part. On a day like this, it's got a brisk river as the ton carries you down, pretty briskly, really. You can see various forms of aquatic life jumping out of the water here and there. You guys literally watch a couple birds swoop in and grab some fish while you guys are traveling along, and you can see the odd village of small form situated on the riverside as you guys eventually see Nika's Rest sprout out on the horizon. Tall spire-like constructions, massive towers, sprout out of the trees and bushes as the small metropolis of Nika's Rest opens up to you. The sprawl of buildings, mud, wood, brick, and then the towers in the distance, all surround the large bay that the Tun River washes into. The almost lake of water that kind of gets scooped in against the side here. So basically, if this is the massive, imagine like the Nile, and then there's an offshoot that comes in and just opens up this big lagoon or almost a lake. It's so big, and surrounding that, you have a sprawl of city that is all like they say wood, mud, clay, brick, etc. All various constructions. Think like almost primitive, well, actually modern Aztec, if you will. Yeah. In any event, the place is rife with all sorts of peoples. There are certainly a few humanoids this way and that, but what really catches your eye is just the amount of swamp denizens milling about through the streets of this place. This way and that, you can see frog, lizard, and oh my goodness. And fish folk alike, milling about as freely and easily as you would imagine any elf or dwarf or human on the streets of Susail, Cormier's capital. It's not long before you find yourself embroiled in a large crowd, teeming the places with peoples of all sorts.
I wanted to kind of figure something out before we got in.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no worries.
Are we trying to turn you in or not?
We can figure that out after we go shopping.
Well, because if we roll in and we're all friends, we can all get arrested. But if we roll in and I have you in chains,
What do you mean? I don't know this guy.
We're not really wanted. I'm semi-wanted. Like,
okay.
I throw a mud pie at Timber. Nobody will recognize me. I
I
got
take up my
Just wanted to
disguise
know.
kit and I turn
Alright.
the mud into disguise.
So as you guys are floating up towards the river, like I said, the spire-like towers, situated center-like, they're basically these handful of, it looks like 5 towering spires of various height that are reaching gosh, it looks like a mile into the sky. So high that the clouds are twisting around them. Just a handful of these spires, and you can see that they're towers proper with windows, balconies, and peepholes that you can see even from here at the topmost peaks of this thing. These various spires, and all of them sit kind of in a clutch in the center-ish of the city. You guys park the boat just off one of the several. Sorry.
Coming in, can I disguise kit myself?
Sure. Yeah.
Can you want me to roll for that, or
Yeah. Go ahead. It's
disguise?
yeah, it's insight, I believe, basically an insight check. You guys park the boat at one of several commercial docks
What's
available. Insight.
Sorry about that.
Do you look for a particular type, or just any reputable looking dock or irreputable looking dock? I'm not sure what you're after.
I'd create like nat 20. Best disguise to ever disguise.
You look
Best
good.
Disguise.
You never knew you could look this good.
I'm a master of disguise.
I was gonna say.
Turtle.
Put like a tiny wiener and some tiny wiener and some roasted nuts. When he has the chest fur. It was terrible.
It is, actually, and yet we still quote it.
Like 20 years later.
Fuck Dana Carvey, the magic you weave.
He's farting and he's laughing and he farts like 10 times. So stupid.
It's so much terrible comedy that sticks with us. Right, so good talk. On that note.
So for the dock that I choose, I'd probably look for like probably a middle ground dock. Just nothing too fancy, but not in the slums.
Sure. You avoid the clearly more opulent and affluent harbors, and find one that looks dingy but has a lot of decent-looking merchant vessels pulling in.
All I'm saying is, I just don't want to see boats on jack stands. All right.
No, fair enough. The place you go to has one boat on a jack stand, a couple in dry dock. Basically, it's dingy and looks like it knows the value of a good bribe. Dingy, well guarded, and knows the value of a good bribe. But as you guys pull in, it's only a matter of moments before a harbor hand comes along and lets you know that the harbor master will be coming through to take a fee for docking your boat. As you guys disembark, it's nearby the gate where you're told you can leave your boat situated in the water. You can have it dry docked, and for an additional fee, they'll wax it for you.
How much?
So if you want the whole kit, it's 3 gold.
I'll pay one of those.
Shiny boat.
To keep your boat there a week is one of those gold.
I'll pay 1 of 3.
I'll pay the other 2.
I sold him that boat. I'm done paying for that. They say there's 2 best days in a man's life: when he buys his boat and when he sells his boat.
Fair trade.
So the harbor hands get to work. They're going to pull your boat off the water, store it over yonder on some sawhorses, and give the underbelly a coating. With that, you guys head off into the big city. You, with a ZZ Top beard and, tits, you're doing great, walk into the city, and before a moment passes, you suddenly realize there are no posters here. At least none with your face on them.
I crit for no reason. I'm going in and asking. Somebody want to go to the big office and ask? I'm going to go and ask. Somebody go ask.
Literally, hands guard poster. Guard looks at
Look
it,
for
wipes
anything
disguise
that's
off.
Civ related. I'd like to try to acquire some stuff. Maybe get another secret task.
Little jobby job. You mill about for a bit. Throw me investigation.
Can you do me a favor?
Any specific
Can you take
shit?
this poster? Can you go to that building and say, why do you want this guy?
No, I'm hanging out with him.
Okay, fair enough.
No,
I just
5.
pinned the poster up on the wall.
Just
Started
5?
the wanted posters like, yes.
You guys are quickly overwhelmed as you're looking around through the city looking for any sort of sign of anything that would lead you towards destiny as you find yourself waning, wanting, wondering.
Go up to the bar and
Where
say,
now
I'm
do you
looking
apply
for-
yourself? What do you do for this place? How best can you serve the people, your tribe, etc.? And as you mill about, to your surprise, you come across not one but 3 various sort of celebrations. The first one you see in the distance, you don't think anything of it. The second one you realize some of those party favors look the same. And then the third one, you realize that you've been walking past people celebrating a holiday you're aware of. It's shit. I can't remember. I named your guys' tribe, and I cannot remember the name of your tribe. Zillip, your Uncle Zillip of... Did I not write down? The Everecho. Yeah, no, that is... I'm looking at it. Alright, wait, is this you guys? Yeah, this is you guys.
Am I from the same tribe?
You're from the Everecho. You're from the New Ripple?
New Ripple?
The New Ripple? Or... I believe that's what the case is. No. Uncle Zalip. Who's his Uncle Zalip? That's you, yeah. Okay. You're of the clan Everecho, and you're of the New Ripples.
Knock it off. Hey.
Okay. Rather benign indeed. But that said, as you guys enter upon the place, you're quickly overwhelmed, and you realize that people are celebrating a tribal event. The Everechos know it as First Blood. That is when the Grungs were allegedly first welcomed, air quotes, into the far seas by the lizard folk. And it was a bloody thing once upon a time, or so you heard, but that's allegedly some 200 years ago now.
I mean, my guy has hereditary racism towards lizard folk.
It seems like there are some lizard folk who are celebrating it as well. You can see there's a barbecue over there. Frog's legs on display. Everyone celebrates the way they do. But that said, you recognize this happening all around, and are somewhat swept away maybe by the idea of so many giving thanks in their own way on this day, and it having escaped you. As you guys continue walking about, 5 investigation being what it is there anything you're keeping an eye open for?
Just hearing if there's any kind of work going around.
Fair enough. What's your passive perception? And what's yours? Actually, what's everybody's passive?
17.
Yours is 17, right?
13 or 14.
Okay.
Can I look for a place to sell, those daggers you
13.
gave me?
13? Okay.
The magic daggers
The ones with the kind of loophole for the finger?
that come back. You gave me 2 daggers that come back. I'm looking for a place to trade weapons for something different.
Okay.
And I got 14 for passive.
Ah, I see. We're looking for the same place. I believe that's called a pawn shop.
Oh,
You guys-
a prawn shop. PR. Prawn.
Comes back with a gumbo shirt.
You guys happen upon a slender, winding roadway called Salvoy's Row, where you see a whole bunch of varying shops, but one thing that catches your eye is the number of pawnbroker signs that you actually see out. A couple of them gilded, a couple of them more fancily carved, but all of them clearly well-to-do, so to speak. The place is pretty replete with all sorts of shops of different sorts, but like I say, there's a larger than average number of pawnbrokers in this area. That said, making your way past the celebrations, you notice some of the same decorum now that you know what to look for with your passive perceptions, situated around a particular squat square brick building. As you're making your way back, it didn't catch your eye at first, being an otherwise fairly nondescript, if well-made building. But you can see the decorations that are handcrafted are supposed to be little lizard heads that are hanging all around this kind of squarish, like I say, brick 2-story kind of squat building. It's got a balcony at the back, a steel door in the front, and the more you look at it, you realize it's got a little kind of walled-off compound area at the back, really large enough to hold a couple tens of peoples.
You're looking for the sieve.
Yeah, look for Civ stuff.
Nope.
Yeah. But I rolled a 5.
We're looking at pawn shops.
So.
Yes, and
Yeah,
you
we-
have
we-
you have
we-
arrived at Salvoy's Row in Nika's Rest.
It's like pawn shops everywhere around us.
I was really hoping to get some poison, but I don't have any like assassin. I don't have the certifications to just buy it.
So do you walk in upon this place?
What's it?
This place catches your eye because of the lizard heads that you saw other folks of your credence carrying as decorations, celebrating First Blood.
Okay. Well, I mean, sure, I'll go in there. I'll try. I don't have any luck, but walk poison.
As you come upon the door, it doesn't have any signage anywhere. It doesn't look like it's a restaurant. It doesn't have a window out front. There's windows like for the second floor, but there's nothing. There's nothing on the first floor. Or sorry, there's not nothing. There's like arrow slits, but they're still about near the first story ceiling. So we'll say like 4 feet off the ground, and then it's only like a foot of window. It's like I said, a bit of an arrow slit.
I'm still hanging out with him.
You're a half orc, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean the windows you can see directly through them, and into the place. It's dark inside though, and you realize after a moment that there is actually a blackout curtain drawn across the arrow slit, preventing any visibility in. Still, as you approach, you can hear. You want to say the sounds of celebration, the quiet kind of sound of, I want to say muted music and some celebration inside. It's not like war whoops and such. But you hear a bit of revelry. You can understand and recognize the sounds of frog people's laughter from indoors.
Okay, so maybe we should do some quick research on the festival that's going on, so we can maybe like act with it. You know, like I don't know. Like,
Well, you,
Yeah, I mean, we would know. About
yeah,
the
you
festival.
guys are familiar with and understand what's going on here.
okay, well
Yeah.
maybe we should go in.
Are we with them? I thought me and you were
You-
shopping.
Ultimate
You guys are at the pawn
No, I'm not
shops.
with you.
You guys are outside the building,
It's you two together.
Yeah.
You're going to be looking at him.
and you're, I can't remember, not a native of the area.
No, I'm from. I can't remember the name of the town.
You are a native then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you are. That's right. You're. That's right. I'm sorry. My bad. So yes, you are familiar with. Actually, you can throw me history.
When you're throwing things, you're throwing into some of those closets.
9.
Right. You've heard of, but you've not celebrated this holiday. You didn't have any friends that celebrated it growing up.
Okay. Can I knock on the door? You said there's a big steel door in the front, right? Are you okay with me knocking on the door?
Sure,
Okay.
I'm ready to party.
Which one? We did. As you do so, you can hear reactionary voices coming from within. There's a momentary delay, and you hear a couple rattlings on the other side. As clearly there's a lock being undone, and a moment later the door slides to the side, and from within you can see from standing outside you can see inside there's a couple crowds of to your surprise humanoids, as well as the what you expected crowd of varying frog folk.
Yep.
You can see that there's quite a few grum and bullywug fish folk, and even a few lizardly individuals amidst the crowd. There must be about a small crowd of like 19 people. There's a few tables stocked with what look to be refreshments and party foods. You know, they've got lizard fingers, stuff like that. Frog's legs, lizard fingers. Sure, let's go with it. But that said, as the door opens up and you see this, and the smell of great party foods actually hits you, and you can see on the other side the door is open, and you can see clear on into the sort of yard that's walled off on the other side. The whole of the indoors of this place is, as you might imagine, it's a 2-story squat building. So there's a bit of a staircase to the one side. You can see a little bit of a balcony leading up. There's a bunch of rooms up there. Nobody on the balconies upstairs. But there is, like I say, about a crowd of 19 odd folk down below, milling about and doing what they do. Nobody like stops. It's not like record scratch as the door opens up. But the door opens up and you can see the crowd there. And standing in the doorway is a young bullywug individual, a fit-looking fellow of some age, middle age, and as he looks upon you, gives you a quick up and down, and says, "In swamp folk, peace this day," as he steps to the side and waves you in. So yeah, you guys basically just walk into the party. You're not really crashing it, but the door opens up, and you can see a lot of your people. As you walk in, whether they are or aren't your people, they're certainly of the Farsis, so technically they are, and thereby you can see a tribal celebration like any other. You can get jiggy with it.
Nice. Okay.
That said, all right. It is only a brief moment before, with a nat 20, there is one of the crowd, an elderly-looking bullywug that comes towards you, and says, "You are the ones who fought on the river last night, yeah? Yeah. You are the ones who saved the town of the Lady of Three Trees, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. We may have need for people who do great things. Word has traveled quickly. The Soskel, they do many things. Are you friend of the Shadow?
Big time.
So just a quick refresher, the Soskel, or the Shadow Scale, are the insurrectionists.
Right,
And those are
okay.
folk who are basically rebelling against the Cormyrian Empire. With that said, the fellow gives you a slow nod and a slow blink to follow up. We will be in touch, but for now, please enjoy the party. Welcome. My name is Frosh, and I am not a ruler, but a participant in the operations of many a thing around.
Perfect.
It is a pleasure.
I open my little poison pouch and I say, "I'm looking for a refill," and I like tap my coin purse too.
It gives you a nod, and you know what? Gives you a nod and says, "Allow me to introduce you with your friends." Takes you over to. It just takes you quickly around the party, and you meet a few folks of the Jissa. So the Jissa is going to be spelled Xissa.
I'm gonna write that down right now.
Yeah. And you quickly come to understand them to be a not offshoot of the Soskel, but a small organization of various swamp folk. And you've heard of them. You can throw me history to see how much you know of them.
13.
Okay, yeah, you've definitely heard of them. They're if you imagine like
12.
same. You don't know the inner workings of the politics of. You just know of them and their doings. It's like, I don't know, knowing of the Hells Angels. You know, like,
Okay.
what do they do? Oh, they do a teddy bear drive. Oh, very nice. or the Yakuza, or hey, oh, what they do? Oh, they helped out during the earthquakes. Oh, how nice.
The cartel, they supply the Wi-Fi.
You know, it's great. It's good. The password is Bloody Stump.
Did you read about that?
Which one?
The cartel supplying Wi-Fi. That's they're like, you better use it or else we'll like, come for you.
Oh man. All right.
And the mob does garbage runs.
That's it.
The garbage man.
Yeah, in short, I mean, well, we won't go into philosophy, politics, and that sort of thing. I mean, college is good for that. We're just here for the
I
experimentation.
thought college was good for the ladies. That's not what you guys all do. You just go to UBC campus and hit on chicks, right?
I did do some of that.
You go here, yeah, to hit on chicks. What do you mean?
I did it when I was in school.
Yeah, I'm in the school, hitting on chicks.
Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
Christianity 2.0.
Sorry, just make some quick notes here. Right. So, with that said, you're quickly introduced around to a couple. What did I say that guy's name was again?
Frosh.
Frosh. Frosh. You're quickly introduced to a few folk. We'll call that one Ozolo. He's a provisioner. He's called at first, but he's the first one that you're brought to after you exclaim what you're after. And he says, he says he has an alchemical friend who can help you out with your needs specifically. And he better describes himself as a fixer who can get you what you need, sir.
Is there anything you need?
No, I have a potion on me.
Potion?
Okay, maybe I got a couple more.
Gonna need more than that with Dooley.
When's Kurt back?
In the month?
In a month? Okay. Yeah, then you need a few.
He he says he can get you. He knows somebody who can get you what you need, and then pulls out a small parchment, and basically like how would he do it? You know what? He pulls out a small parchment and opens up a small tin, and he takes a bit of a wax against his thumb. This guy's a big sort of scaly bullywug fellow. Takes a bit of wax against his thumb and presses it onto the parchment, and then quite literally just gives one of these and folds it over, and he hands that to you, and he says, "Take that to the Glisten." He says it's a shop in the central area of Nika's Rest. The proprietor, Polomino, is a humanoid fellow who owes him quite a few favors and is a friend of their cause to whatever extent a humanoid could be.
So the Glisten?
The Glisten
And Polomino?
is the proprietor.
Okay. And that's in the town we're in.
Yeah, Nika's Rest.
Alright. Well, cool. Do you guys need anything from us? Besides, obviously, what you're going to ask in the future.
So Frosh has walked away, but Ozolo, the provisioner fellow who's hooking you up, he gives you a clap on the shoulder and looks up at you.
We have everything that you will need. You look to us anytime.
Do you have the frogs, the bullywug, that do this?
He looks around for a moment.
There is one amidst here who do this. I think perhaps you seek him.
He looks around for a moment, and then he looks at you.
No, only one.
As you do that, he says,
I am not familiar with your cause. We have our own. But we are friends of your cause, I think.
as he looks around,
There. Her.
and as he points over towards her, you can see a lithe, scaly fish woman of some sort. As she looks over to see you guys glancing her way, closes the distance. As gray as she might be, she is no grung. She is very far away from any sieve. She's dressed in some finery and looks more like she would be related to the Lady Coralheart than anything. And she introduces herself as Nishundo and asks, "What is it that you that you seek, do you just like open up with the two hands?
Yeah. I just.
She's actually a bit stunned at first, and then gladly raises him up, and looks you up and down, and then looks to your companion, the rather robust-looking green fellow, and then looks at you, both of you as a picture, and says, Why this? Who are you to be doing that? What do you tell her?
I've been working with a group that I've been getting the fox emblems and parchments to work against them.
She gives a nod at this. She says
you
of
may have
late-
heard of me then if you know of this group. did the
She
story.
gives a nod and she says there is much going on, that she does her best to keep a tab on all things, but the information part is not her business. That's other people's expertise. Hers is running goods.
Running goats?
Goods and seeing logistics taken care of. And of late, with this Distell's activities, that's becoming more and more difficult all the time. She says if you are one to work with the two hands, then she can certainly use and would appreciate any help that you could provide.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch base with them more, see if there's anything more we can do.
She shakes her head at this and says that while she would like to help you, she is not part of the organization herself, merely one that shares some of their interests.
All right.
She simply does one of these, I am not Civ, you understand?
Sure.
And what she means by that, as if it's not obvious, the Far Seas, in as much as everybody lives together, is a very racist place.
I need some keys or something. There's like a big chunk of it just stuck in here. I got it. Right here, Britt. Julie, I'm good.
Oh, I got this thing here. Don't
alright.
use his keys. Don't bend his keys here.
End it.
Here.
Pretty sure the metal on my keys are made of stronger than
It's
the
okay.
grind.
Just pick. It's okay.
I brought my Leatherman because it's cool.
Ugh, everyone's got their tools.
Molesting.
Molest you.
As this is all happening, the camera pans across to show you guys entering into one of the shops. The bell rings, the door opens wide. The place smells thick with a scent of like fresh leather, and it's quickly apparent why. As you look around, you can see various mannequins all dressed in jerkins, armor, all sorts of just leather gear.
It's
it's
like a shirt.
Yeah.
Assless chaps.
No, I'm getting a hat.
Like mine?
No,
Okay.
I want a big fancy hat. Do I find one?
You can see several, actually. That said, there's the proprietor at the back of the place actually just working away on a form, putting together what looks to be some sort of harness from the shoulders down to the legs, some sort of webbing after fashion for carrying gear. You've seen this sort of thing on other explorers or river folk who got to carry a lot of stuff with them, but basically it's just a body webbing for carrying all your gear. So
Yeah.
the place is replete in all sorts of leathery goodness. There is a weapons rack, oddly enough, off to the one side. There's a wall devoted to all sorts of knickknacks and shit. It's when I say devoted to knickknacks and shit, I mean it's like a replete wall of this cram jammed with all sorts of small baubles and stuff. You can see, I mean, goodness, enough bottles and books and stuff like that. But then it's like, here's a bunch of carved horses, and here's this is a snow globe of some sort over here. Here's a couple glass blocks. What are they? Oh, they're stackable, and they have various elven phrases on them. You know, this came from, I don't know, maybe Baldur's Gate or something. What's that over there? Oh, it's a ceremonial coin from Waterdeep, dated for like 20 years ago. That has two to Lord something or other. I can't remember his name. The Oberskurs. You know, and it's got the ear encircled and shit.
Misprinted coins go for big money.
Sure. I mean, there's like a small box of those, but it's like a set. You can see somebody just pawned it off as a set. There's a collection of nude photos. They're like gravures. If you know what a gravure is, it's like a relief carving of nudes of various fish folk from down south.
Men in tights when they
The braille porno. It's fucking great. It's effectively what these are. They're like literally, if you imagine like a Playboy, but it's like on tablets of ivory and gold, and it's just carved nudes. That's literally what it is.
Porn has gone so downhill since
I know,
back in the
really.
day.
Like, you're gonna do
We
it
used to be
fucking right.
baller, yeah.
But yeah.
You son of a bitch, I mean, I buy all of them.
As you look at the price tag, I don't know if you blanch or if you're like, that's about right. It's 10 platinum. It's literally got for the one book of graven porno.
With a spread.
Yeah, it has a spread or two. Yeah.
10 platinum. That's
There's rolled up tapestries next to it.
is that 100 gold or 1,000 gold?
That's 100 gold.
Yeah.
That's all my gold I made.
So I was gonna say, you can see there's rolled up tapestries. There's rolled up scrolls and parchments by the dozen. It's like literally a pile of them. Books. You want books?
So, I'm looking for essentially a buccaneering hat, just like the one my character
You know
saw
what?
when he was a boy, when the pirates rolled through his town, and he met the pirates for the first time and inspired him to be one.
Can I look for a cowboy hat for the same reason?
It's the most One Piece thing I've ever heard.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. This character is inspired because we just started watching One Piece when we started this campaign.
All right, heads or tails?
Let's go tails.
Oh, heads. We'll do two heads. Actually, I'm gonna use
Some cool coins.
yeah,
Oh, you're gonna use a copper.
gold actually. Yeah, which one is the heads? Yeah, that's not heads. That's tails. Okay, one for heads, one for tails. But now a platinum piece.
You can do it. Right?
All two for tails. All right.
Or maybe not. Yes, we'll see.
Amidst the hats, one just jumps out at you. It's your classic. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. The half oval. The one half oval. It's got like a
Yeah, like the captain hat.
like Captain Crunch's hat.
Captain
Yeah.
Morgan, Captain Crunch.
It looks like Captain Crunch's hat, except it's all black. And as you look upon it, it almost sings to you. Like, I am oversized and you look ridiculous to me. It's perfect.
I'm in.
It is, it's 30, no, you know what? It's 30 silver. Yeah.
30 silver?
3 gold.
I'll fucking take it.
Sold.
Awesome.
The broker there asks you if you want a feather for it.
Fucking rights.
He puts a jar up for you. It's got all sorts of feathers.
Do you have any fancy dancing shoes?
It gives you a surprised look and nods, and then points you over towards a rack you didn't see for all the coats and everything around it.
I'm looking to trade, and I take out the daggers and I throw them, and they come back. I throw them, and they come back. These for some fancy dancing shoes.
You can see that your display scared the proprietor somewhat, but they're intrigued. They don't know what they're worth offhand. Actually, you can see. Never mind. They know that they're worth enough, and they'll go for the deal. All right. What would you like, sir?
Some fancy dancing shoes. You have any? I don't know. Do you have any magical shoes? Do they make magical shoes? Shoes of dancing. +3 to dance.
You know what? Odds or evens?
I'm an odd one.
The proprietor looks at the daggers and gives a shrug and a nod, and comes around with a pair of rather comfortable-looking loafers that have a little fancy fold-over at the top, some gilded buckles at the front. The toes actually have a steel cap, and you can
Spurs. Can I have spurs for the fun?
you can see on the tip there's a carving of you want to say like a stylized airstream, and fucking there's spurs. Yeah, there's giant Mexican honcho fucking spurs on the back of them.
Beautiful.
These comfy fucking hush puppies with huge fucking spurs coming off the back. And for whatever reason, as they're just sitting there idly, not even being worn, the spurs are just slowly turning. You don't know why, and there's no explanation offered. But those are put up for trade for your daggers.
They cast identify on them. The child.
They are shoes of light step, and they'll make you move 10 feet faster while wearing them. They don't require attunement, and while wearing them, you can make a horse go faster as long as you've got the animal handling to go with it.
Deal. I am sold. That's not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Do I see a large green feather in the jar?
You do, as a matter of fact.
I want this one.
As you pick it out, you notice as it comes unfurled from the rest, it's actually twice the length that you thought it was.
I want it more.
And it's got a big blue dot at the top of it. It's naturally part of the feather. A blue dot, a little bit of orange around it.
My guy doesn't know this, but that's a peacock feather.
5 experience all around.
I'll take it.
You guys are keeping track, right? I'm not.
Yeah.
And he's got the book open in front of him. I don't know how much experience I have, but I'm really taking notes over here.
Hey, I have a pencil. I wrote something down a few times.
Cool.
That's more than last
No,
entire
you're doing
campaign.
good. You're doing great.
Perfect.
Getting better every day.
We were going to the warehouse for answers last thing is what I have down.
Mm-hmm.
That was,
Did you happen to write down all the answers you got?
well, I wasn't there for that.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
But they wrote down their answers.
That's true. Maybe they'll make it into your book one day.
I don't think so.
Very
The
nice.
truth will
So
set you free.
how much is this feather gonna run me?
He just gives you a shrug. Comes with the hats.
Do you have any wants? Are wants things? Are wants
Those are
common?
definitely things.
Are common or are they rare?
Depends on where you are. This is the big city. You know what? Odds or evens?
Odds again.
It is the oddest of. They say, you know what? The proprietor says, that they don't typically carry wands, magical implementure as such, because you just can't trust it when you don't know what it is. But they bring out a box, and inside there are 2 sticks. One is a gnarled length of wood that is, as the proprietor states, rather plain looking but warm to the touch. And the other one is an ivory length with a gold tip and a nice bit of cord wrapped around the base. It looks more like an orchestrator's conductor's wand. An orchestral conductor's wand. But they are both wands, so far as you would say.
There's a wand of firebolt. I take out my wand of fire and whatever, and I look at it and I compare the two. Are they similar?
They don't look anything alike, but as you hold them, one in each hand, they do have a similar sensation.
Can you check that out for me?
Yeah, let me do that.
It's a wand of fire bolt. Do you want this wand of fire? Should I? Do you want to identify these? I guess how many spell slots do I got? Oh, I got tons. We fighting in this village today? Anybody? Nobody has any intentions of fighting in the village
Oh,
today.
you're already out of spell slots. Don't we have,
No,
just have a long rest?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm about to use 3 of them right off the bat. And that's like not a lot, but it's enough that if we were fighting something today, it would
Hey,
be
man,
great.
who knows what the future
Fuck
has
it,
to
I
hold.
cast it on both of them. I launched it off 2 more times. Identify. Identify his hat.
That was silly. That's just a normal.
So the gnarled warm wand is indeed a wand of fireball. You can see that it has double the charges of your current one.
Cool.
The other wand is oddly a shit. I cannot remember. Oh my god, I'm drawing such a fucking blank. all I can think is acid arrow, but that's not the spell at all that I'm thinking. It's a low-level projectile, like force something or other. Oh my god. Why am I having such trouble remembering this? Holy shit, I should stay more.
I know it's not force bolt. I think I know what spell you're talking about too.
Does this guy seem like he knows anything about?
It's a
magic?
level 1 projectile spell, and I cannot remember it for the life of me. Bugging the shit out of me. Anyhow,
Can it be a spell of cure wounds? Can it be a wand of cure wounds?
you know what? I was actually just seeing that here, and I'm like, that's what it is. Fuck it.
Wand of cure wounds?
As it's a wand of healing word,
Done deal.
and it's gonna go for 20 platinum.
Hang on.
Is this what you were also looking for? Wand of conducting?
Oh, cute, actually.
That's a literal thing.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Wand
I
of
have
what?
this book even.
Wand of conducting? What's it do?
It creates orchestral music when you wave it.
Cool. So is it that one or is it kid? Which one is it? The wand of
It's a wand of healing touch.
touch or word?
Or healing word, yeah.
Okay. The orchestral one's cool. The wand of orchestral, and then I'm gonna save it for later.
Okay.
I might be back for this, he says.
Well, he doesn't have it in there, right?
Be your mage hand to create an orchestra.
He doesn't
or
have it, but a wand of orchestral.
Or
Here,
one-man
right? It's just
band.
the two.
Well, the way he described
He only has the
it's
two,
an
yeah.
orchestral
Yeah.
wand, and I'm like, that's a literal thing in
Oh,
the
well,
game.
Yeah.
And how much does he want for the one? They're both 20 platinum each, or the?
No, the wand of healing is 20 platinum. I thought you were offering a trade for some reason. Sorry for the
Yeah.
firebolt one.
Sure, I shall. Does he understand what these are? I'm like, do you know what these are?
I thought you were trading for the
Gives a nod, and says that while they don't understand magic, this is why they don't deal in it. They do have this on good authority. They knew these were
Perfect.
words.
So this one, my wand, it does double the fire bolts, and it's like half of this one that you have, and I'm just reversing it. You understand what I'm doing? So I'm telling him mine does double, his does half,
Okay.
and that I'd like to trade
Actually.
him for the.
Okay, make me a deception check. So I got a 12 plus bonus, so what is that? A 17.
I got a 19.
Okay. They're reluctant and doubtful, heavily doubtful, and ask you why you would want something that has half the charges.
No, I'm
oh,
not
you
done.
want old lamps
I'm
from
not
you?
done set my thing yet. I'll trade you this and money on top for the healing wand because that's more useful to me than firebolt, and I'll take both, and you'll get this one in money, so that it seems like it's a fair trade all around.
How much money are you offering?
How much is 50 gold?
It's 5 platinum.
5 platinum.
Oof. They got a 19 as well.
Well, this is a new roll. This is a new deception. You just rolled again, so don't I roll again?
Would it be a persuasion, not a deception now?
That's true. You know what? That's fair. Your deception was working. Now we're on to the persuasion part. So I got a 19 against anything you got for persuasion.
I got a 20-something, 22.
Okay.
Dude, it's like son of a bitch.
No, that's fine. So, I mean, in this case, the proprietor is like, son of a bitch, you drive a hard bargain. But I'm in. All right.
Fuck it, I'm in.
They take it. Why not? 5 platinum for this wand. And, 5 platinum and this wand that you say does whatever for these 2 wands that I have.
He saw me cast magic, right? I'll do like a little pizzazz of like, you know, some flair when I do
Sure.
not identify, so he thinks I pizzazzed it.
And with that,
Done deal.
the camera bands back to you guys as you're walking away from. At this point, Azulo, for who you've got an invite to see Palomino, and Nashundo, the Jissa maybe Civ logistical specialist, you might say, someone who deals in running stuff for the Jissa, as well as occasionally the Civ, as you understand it.
Okay.
Otherwise, the place is still a bit of a party.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I was just looking for
You agree with
work and extra little side gigs kind of thing.
Let's go.
Progressive side story.
Which is fine, actually. Yeah.
I have my parchment now. It's all freshly licked.
Yeah. So, you guys are gonna.
Usual.
If you guys are just gonna chill out, that's fine.
Well,
you
I'd
guys.
like to try to find them again too.
Sorry, which?
I'd like to try to reconnect.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys hang out there for a little while. Get to know the people a little better.
Hey, I don't want to leave just yet.
And then-
We're leaving the shop.
Know them.
Okay, so
yeah,
I thought you were saying things, so I
yeah.
didn't want to leave the shop just yet. I don't want my thing. My apologies, guys.
Yeah. So you guys wrap together with the bits, and it's about an hour later that you guys dip out.
Okay. I want to try to find Glisten.
Okay. And you're sticking through.
Yeah.
Through me. Passive perception was 13 or 15 in your case. Yours was 15?
Mine was 15.
Yours was 13, yours 15. Alright. As you guys are making your way downtown, through the streets of the city, the area you're heading towards is, you would say, more affluent, but less crowded. And before long, it's all but silent, actually, around the streets as you're walking amidst these tall buildings, no less brick or wood as anywhere else. The ground around here is all cobbled, and the buildings are taller. You can't really see the rest of the city any longer. They're just corridors everywhere, and as you head down a narrow alleyway, the thing that's striking here is that it's more or less it's outdoors, the big city, but it's a polished marble sort of alleyway, and you can see a single set of stairs that is going down underneath the building that they're attached to. The alleyway is pretty short in and of itself. It's maybe 30 feet end to end. But yeah, it's like I say, it's like a polished marble hallway between these two buildings. It's not even separate of. It's just, for whatever reason, this little area is finished the way it is. There's a couple of tapestries hanging around, like big fabric curtains hanging against the walls, deadening the sound in here. And the staircase itself that's leading down has a rather fine rug situated in front of it. And again, this is all just outside.
Okay. This is Glisten?
It seems this is where the directions have taken you.
Okay.
As you approach down the stairs are fairly wide, and the descending upon there, you get to a space that's about 10 feet wide. It's about 10 feet tall. And the door that you reach is a nice looking metal one. It's certainly secure, but it's got a carving upon it of you want to say a bubble, as it's literally just a circle, and then it has like a shine carved into it. It has some curvature carved in like chiaroscuro shading on the bottom, and it's got a single simple ring handle upon it. The ring handle has a sort of gold spiraling following around the ring.
This place looks fancy.
Does look fancy. Well, let's go in.
Should we knock?
No. I have parchment.
Oh, you got parchment. Oh, yeah.
As you push the door open, you hear a sort of a snap and then a jingle. Like any other shop, it has a bell at the door, but this one sounds more like someone just riffed across a xylophone, And as you open up, you find yourself in a rotund sort of half circle stairwell area that quickly rises up a couple steps to a polished marble foyer, on the far side of which is a counter stretching the whole of the length, and a small lounge area to the left of it. There's what looks to be a bar situated to the right, and you can see that there's a pair of a pair situated there, a humanoid and a lizard folk. The two of them enjoying a drink in tankards, and the bar itself behind that counter, like there's the bar and they're situated in front of it. The bar itself is wood, and then it has like gold metal pillars every few feet. The bar stools themselves are fairly simple looking, if not polished. There's a red tapestry hanging behind the bar, and you can see it half open, revealing a bunch of bottles and a keg. And there's no bartender to speak of, but you can see a couple staff members situated about behind the large counter that's stretching at the back of the place. And back there, so the first thing is that you can smell a sort of, I want to call it sulfurous strawberry scent in this place. It's not thick, it's just prevalent, and there are windows and they are open. But at the back of this place, the pair that are running, there's a trio actually. The three individuals who are running the place, one of them seems to be conducting whatever alchemical doings, and the other two seem to be kind of just doing what anybody might do at a bar. So that is to say, you can see the one coming away from that counter space and heading towards where the other two are lounging. They regard you as you enter in, giving you a nod and a welcome.
All right. Let's go to the bar. Order a drink.
Sure.
Maybe a bowl of flies. And
I like flies with that. Shit, I make fries with that.
ask if they've seen Polomono.
They give a nod and point you over towards the back counter, pointing up to the one of two Bollywood people that's situated at the back there. And they tell you the one wearing purple is Palomino, and a rather slim-built Bollywog, but dressed in so much puffery and finery that they may as well look robust. Point being, though, they're overstuffed and milling about behind the counter, looking over towards you and giving an idle wave as you recognize them.
All right.
You're served a drink. They say, this is the house special. Welcome to Glisten. If you need anything else, Pullman is over there.
Okay. How much for the drinks?
Those are 2 silver apiece.
Do you have any silver? I only have platinum.
I only have gold.
They can make change.
I know.
Regardless, though, they're called, the drinks are called a lather. Enjoy, they say.
Alright. So, if I take 1 platinum, that's 10 gold?
Yes.
So 1 down, 13, and silver. Is it silver or copper?
Sorry?
Did you say there was silver or copper?
It was silver.
Silver.
Yeah. 2 silver for the 2 drinks.
Alright, I'm balanced out. Alright, there you go. Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Closing the distance upon, the rather puffed up frog folk looks over towards you as you approach and asks what brings you here. They've never heard of you before.
I'll just say I've done favors for our kind and I was sent to him as a favor. And I pass him the parchment.
At first, they're just looking at you idly, but then when you pass the parchment over, they take a look at it and give a nod. They don't even open it. They put it to the side knowingly. And you can see like a sort of mood shift in the way that they're looking at you and treating with you. As they simply say, favors for favors, what can we do for you?
Same thing before. I open my pouch and I say I need a refill. Anything that helps my adventures and like aiding in our kind.
Gives you a nod and brings you over to the one end of the counter space and pulls out a pair of boxes and opening them up, turning them around, pushing them towards you. They're full of rows of vials, and they all have various prices for them. They go from like a couple gold, quickly up to a couple platinum, and then quickly up to lots of platinum.
Right.
But at the lower end, there's a lot at the lower end. A lot of varying vials of various poisons. There's lots that do standard damage, and then there's not some that have specialty effects, things like sleep, paralysis, death after a certain time, that sort of thing.
Okay. Right now, I'm kind of hoping for some that just do damage.
Okay. How potent? Basically, it's 100 gold per d6 for 6 doses.
Okay. Don't want to spend that much.
Actually, we'll say it's 50 gold a d6.
So 5 platinum.
So, if you want to buy a kit of 6 doses of a poison that does an extra d6, it's 50 gold. So 5 platinum.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sure.
Okay. That's no saving throw, it just does a d6.
5, remove. Okay.
So how do you want to get matching tattoos?
Anything else that might help? Like, not necessarily poison. Maybe.
Sorry?
Come on.
Anything else that they might have for me that not necessarily poison, but
Oh, I mean, Palomino,
I could use some actual potions though.
Palomino gives a nod and then waves at the back of the space. And behind the counter, their wall is basically replete with all sorts of everything in terms of potions, but also in terms of ingredients.
Okay. You don't get anything? Still?
I don't know. No, my main goal is just looking for a job to send money back to my sick parents.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
What did they ever do to you? Let him die.
I need some healing potions.
Okay. Odds or evens?
What do they do? Even.
Odds it is. The fellow gives a shrug and says they don't have much, but they do have 3 potions that they could part with for 20 platinum apiece at the moment.
Oh, I don't have that. That's pretty expensive.
Gives you a nod. Says ingredients are just hard to come by right now.
Okay.
It's not like this everywhere or all the time.
It's all good.
And then gives a hem and a haw and says they can knock 5 platinum off for you, given that you're a friend.
Just don't have it on me.
With that said, as far as other potions go, they have all sorts. They have like, this one will make you look younger. This one will clear up your acne. This one will make your hair stronger. This one will make your dick hard. But then this one will make you invisible. It's 35 platinum.
No.
And then this one will make you jump, like really high. This one will make you run really fast. This one will let you breathe underwater.
Do something to hit faster.
No, but there is one that'll give you giant strength.
Okay. Well, I'm dexterity anyway, so I don't need that.
Right?
It's all good. Thank you for your time.
Before you go, there's this one that'll let you grow hair. You can be just like the humans.
That's not necessarily what I want.
Then there's no pleasing you.
Oh no, there is. I already purchased it.
Hop walks
Fair.
out of the shop, just
Coming out with a Fabio.
yeah.
That's
So-
that's a hell of a visual.
2
days later, bald.
What were those that poison that I had? What should I write for that?
So it does a D6
Custom
on a
item?
hit. Yeah.
Okay.
What is
Custom item.
You're doing a D6 poison damage on each hit.
Just automatic.
No save.
Okay.
Or is that a down?
Unless they're immune to poison, it'll hit. Put her back.
I had 5 of them, 6 of them.
6 doses.
Is that a dial maker? You pull sticks through it. I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure that might be a dowel maker.
It's the 1d6. Not the best, but something.
6 times though, too.
Yeah. But I also have to apply it.
Yeah.
So sure it takes time.
Dude, I just make things sparkle with my wand and my guitar.
Woo! You're just all about the beguilingness, you know, walk up like, give me your shit.
A little bit. That's the 3rd or 4th shopkeep I've definitely charmed, and don't know if we're gonna be able to come back here either, boys. We'll find out.
Thank God there's a billion shops on the road that you're on.
Are you smoking more weed? Cause I am hit.
Yeah.
Didn't have to convince me twice. I hope this doesn't run late. I don't want to be here till 10:30 just to be rude. Go on.
It's fine. I don't expect you to want to be here all night.
I like being here.
Part of the night, I expect.
Well, 10 is a little late. 10:30 is really late.
Yeah, I gotta hit it about 9, 9:15.
Okay. Sometimes you
We'll
run
let them
late.
know before, because that gives it at least a half hour, 45 minutes to wrap it up.
If you need it done by your generally like, hey man, last time was I had to bounce, so I had an exception.
Yeah. That's just how it is.
Sometimes that's how she be.
I feel like fucking like skipping down a path.
Ooh, that would be good.
What's the stream name, by the way?
This one?
Oh, you
It's
stream?
Well, he's streaming on Twitch right now, right?
yeah.
Multiple platforms.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd get a spy or spy.
Can't recall what it is,
it's,
but
That's actually pretty cool, right?
it's more than I want to spend. I bet like $20 each.
She wouldn't do that?
You
That's
might-
actually
you might
that's some pretty nice
Parsons.
shading.
That's a lot of
Versus
money.
Chronicles.
You can get
on
the white
Twitch?
one, you bitch.
Could be it, yeah.
White socks.
I don't even know if my skin will take white.
Right, you guys
Mine
have
does
to
pretty
watch.
good.
That's like the
Yeah,
one thing
are you
I'll
kidding
always
me?
not
I want
everybody's
my
skin
friend to
takes it
watch.
properly.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to really dig it in there.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fucking
just like-
brutal.
My grandpa's
The terminally online.
It's not right.
Particularly my one
It is
guy.
not
His name
uncommon
David.
for people
It
that have
is.
scarring on the white tattoo
Watches
sections
anything.
because of how hard artists have to work to get it in.
So you're getting a tattoo when?
This weekend,
So, yeah, she's coming to my place. She's doing it in my living room.
Nice.
I'm gonna do a tattoo.
she's gonna tattoo a meter stick on your dick.
Fuck yeah, bud.
Not enough room. 3 inches, best you can do.
Oh, this is part of it.
Hey, it's gonna say 6.
What do you mean? That's a form of measurements. That's 4 Brady's.
Better than your 3D printed ones.
Those are great.
Those are.
Did you see they posted it on Wicked Woods?
Yep.
It's like on their page like 3 times. They posted my wiener like 3 times now. I
Hey.
fucking love it.
I'll have you
What?
know, I scaled those
Yeah.
to be
Nice.
exactly 1-inch wieners.
There's a photo of like my favorite thing was that like did you see the group of girls? There's
I have
probably
to
5 or
map
6 of
to
them walking
fucking do
around
that,
with them up their
'cause
noses
scaling
and stuff all
programs is
weekend.
weird.
You didn't see them?
Wow.
I had seen them.
I'm still got them to the
but
side.
didn't
One
see
day they'll
pictures
come
of
out.
them.
I don't know if there's photos of them or not, but they're like I'll show you photos of my wiener.
I'm gonna head out at like 9:15, by the way. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're cancelled. Don't come back
Yeah.
next week.
I park like an asshole. I don't leave it a fuck. I'm just trash. Ready?
It's okay. We're all trash around here. Look at you.
So, you got your potions there.
Yep.
As far as potion selection goes, nothing catches your eye. Was there anything specific you were after in this place at all?
No, but I'm wondering how I'm gonna get some of my coin back to my family.
Excellent question. I was going to suggest this is a great place for it.
Oh, okay.
Major city. Chances are you can find you can find a post office. However, I'll point out.
This guy specifically might be able to help us.
Paloma know one thing, but you guys were talking to Nishundo, who literally said they handle logistics for the Jissa, which is to say they handle getting shit through the Farsis.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta speak to her.
Oh.
Her again before we do anything. Not before anything, but I gotta send some money back. Pops is dying.
No, it's fun.
Whoa.
You know what? You tell Nishundo what it's about, and well, actually, I don't know. Does your character say what's going on?
Yeah.
So, they offered to take care of it pro bono.
Okay. Can I send back 50 gold?
Can't have two.
I'll give you a platinum partial plate payment for him joining our
It's
group.
funny that you like.
So 60 gold.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't normally smoke joints. Either.
Consider
I normally
your
just
time
roll
with us
out my
paid
bong
for
or my
certified.
pipes.
Perfect. Seem like good people.
I'm a monk, so I don't need for money. So.
No, it's fun.
I would like to. Are we still a shot?
Yeah.
Is there a ring breathe underwater? Water.
Very specific task.
I feel like I can hunt that.
Can they just bring him a snorkel?
In a ring shape.
Or something to help me breathe out underwater. Anything?
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, throw me investigation.
Maybe what's left on there.
Uno más, por favor.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's this guy's fault.
Where's the park job, man? I'm gonna tell you.
12.
Um,
Probably not. Can I inspire myself?
so do you want it? No? Yeah. I was gonna say. There's only been a half hour left of session, so, I mean, use it or lose
What's
it.
the
You need an
the
inspiration?
stream?
Sure.
You got it, buddy.
Huh?
What's the stream like?
The stream name.
Dungeon Master CA on Twitch.
Well, 13 plus 1.
Yeah, so actually, you know what? Where a 12 was gonna get you, they're out until next week. You happen upon a merchant. You don't find any jewelry and shit like that, but you do happen upon a merchant who's just headed out of town, actually. But you catch them as they're on their way out. Because for whatever reason, you notice upon the side of their wagon, they have all sorts of stuff listed in terms of what their product does. Grows hair, makes your dick longer, lets you breathe underwater, and it catches your eye.
Quite the range.
Right? Like there's a lot of stuff. It doesn't just go from 0 to 60, I guess, or nothing. I don't know, depending on where dick hard is on your scale compared to water breathing. But
They're both about crucial.
I would say so, really. I would say water breathing
If
is
it makes
less
my-
crucial.
Which one do you use more? I use them about the same.
I can't remember the last time I needed to breathe underwater. It's just like, hasn't happened yet, knock on wood. There are times that I thought it would be cool, handy maybe, not necessary, so. But in any event, what was I here? Speaking of them, they offer you a tin of some sort of gummy swamp weed stuff, some sort of swamp lettuce that has been infused, such that apparently if you chew it for about a minute and then swallow it, it'll let you breathe underwater for about an hour.
Ah, very, very
Gillyweed?
good.
That's what I thought too.
And then,
The height of this.
can I trade him some half-elf hash for it? I take out my bag of weird green stuff, and I'm like, I'll trade a potion for potion, and I offer him some weed.
He pulls out his pipe and his dwarven hash out of his little dwarven hash box. He presses a button and the gears whir for a moment, and it plays a little music. He says it's apparently the Adbarian March, and then it like blows out some steam from both sides, and then it like spring load opens up, and there's like a pair of dwarves that are like lighting a forge, and the hash raises up. Yeah, that all happens.
Damn. Just can't
So you want to smoke? Let's smoke.
I'm in, and we go toke for toke. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, whoever smokes more pays more. Or pays less.
You know what? Roll con. guy's got a high con. He's gonna roll shit. He rolls 14.
Saving throw?
Yep.
Oh my god, I think 10.
Oh, both of you hack along.
Oh shit.
Inspiration.
All right. That you'll inspire. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Oh, I got a 20!
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, that's my boy.
The Devil Went Down to Jamaica is playing as you guys go back and forth for a couple. But before long, it's clear it comes out on top. And he says, all right, I'll throw you a discount. It's usually 5 gold a hit. I'll give it to you for, we'll give it to you 2 for 5.
Done, I'll take 4.
All right, done. So it's 20 gold later. You have 4 of these hits. It's good for 4 hours of water breathing, effectively. Chew it up, swallow it, and good. He says afterwards, though, you may get the shits. Sometimes, it's possible. Not guaranteed. It's just, your results may vary.
Got the salmon runs.
Yeah. Fire experience all around. With that said, though, was there anything else that you guys wanted to take care of on your front?
One more thing. I guess this would have been in the first shot. Can I get another, those wand holster thing, we have...
Oh,
holsters,
yeah, it was
we
a
have
leather
holsters.
shop. Yeah,
So
totally.
we have holsters for the players, right, that hold 4. We need to pick up 2 more
They show you
potions.
not only
But
like
I want ones
here's a one holster. There's would you like a leg strap? Here's one for the ladies. Here's a bandolier that you can see in
I bought a bandolier. Does it have
kid.
4? I'd like the bandolier
wands
with
in
4.
little wands in Mexico or
2
something
and
like
2,
I don't know.
2 and 2, maybe 8. Can they have 2 and 2 on the bandolier, like little bullet shells?
They actually do one better. They have a holster that you can button to another existing webbing, so that you can just have your existing webbing now hold wands as well. Because why the fuck not? So that's the thing.
Good deal. How many does it hold?
How many do you want it to hold?
I think 4 wands is suffice.
It's 2 gold.
Done deal.
Or actually, you know what? It's 5 silver. It's like half a gold.
2 gold.
See, first town we were in, my guy got the fancy pirate get up. Second town, got the hat.
Now you got the hat with the feather.
I bought I'm all denim. My guy looks so
Yeah,
stupid.
you still called it macaroni.
Pretty soon you will win D&D. Like that's it. Then everyone will have to quit playing.
Dude, just wait till I get a real fucking boat.
Straight up like One Piece.
Do I get to be Luffy then?
With
I'm
that,
the one with the wanted poster.
you guys are finished as well. You know.
It's just a back of your head.
Yep.
You guys head her back, I suppose. But
back
back to where? You guys didn't really have a central point of sort of like central base of operations as yet. You guys kind
I'll
of
just go back
arrived
to
and
the
went.
pub.
Which one? It's a big town.
The boat. I go back to the boat.
Kind of.
I was thinking we were in the
Yeah,
the
frothing.
village.
Yeah.
I think the boat's a good meeting point. I go to the boat.
Yeah, I just go to the boat.
Okay.
Hang
That's
out
fine.
there.
It is not long before you guys find yourselves back at the boat, all of you.
Just before we go to the boat, is there like a... Actually, this would probably be at the docks. Is there like a woodworker that could potentially build in some container storage in the boat?
Oh, sure, actually. Yeah, and if you like, you can put that order in before you leave, so it's like mostly done when you get back.
Can we buy a cannon?
Too heavy.
So,
Too heavy.
Can I?
I'll
Okay, hear
drink
me.
this.
Can I buy a? Tell you what. I'll change it. Can I buy 3 boxes of fireworks and some tubing, some just lead pipe?
What? Oh, you just get like some bamboo shoot.
Whatever. You get what I'm doing though. I'm just gonna put the fireworks in the tube and then shoot out the tube. Like.
no, I'm all for it. I'm just thinking, fireworks, you know what, just sort of investigation. And
I
then,
mean, it is a festival.
yeah, and then metal tubing. Yeah, not hard. Nothing really special there.
We got 19
Well,
plus 1
this is
for
the start
20.
of making a gun.
Yeah, you find fireworks yourself, for sure. There's all sorts too. Yeah. What you're thinking doesn't take long. Honestly.
I buy a box
it
right,
does
and just
take-
Put it in your inventory.
It does take 7
It's
gold.
gonna have storage soon.
It does take 7 gold for a box of, I'm assuming you want like rocket fireworks that will be slender enough for what you're thinking.
want the red dragon that Gandalf keeps hitting.
I bought 7.
While we're waiting at the boat, I'm gonna hop in the water just to kind of get my soak in.
Okay, fair enough.
You're like Merry and Pippin.
Right on.
Are you buying any of
Do you
this?
just hang out with him, or do you go
Split
looking
on
for
some,
drinks
or is
I'm
it
not
all
going
mine?
like for a swim. I'm just like
You won't.
hopping in. So I
I'm
have to
getting-
soak for an
I'm
hour
getting
a day,
torched for
otherwise
the
I
boat.
take damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm just hanging out at the boat. I'm just
Yeah, that's
waiting,
fine.
waiting
I'll
on
buy-
the wharf.
3 boxes for 21 gold.
Good. Sounds good.
Do you want to put that in your inventory though?
It's gonna go in the boat's inventory when we leave.
I don't think there's anything else really, unless anything else crops up.
Just dinner and a tavern.
Oh, how
for
much
the
did it
night.
cost me for the boat upgrade?
Oh, that was okay. Yeah. Carpenter's work. Gold.
Why is everything
Gold.
so cheap for you? Why are these
It's labor,
Oh,
as
Stupid
opposed to
fireworks.
artisan works. Yeah.
fireworks so fucking expensive?
Yeah.
They're gonna look so cool.
Chemistry's a bitch.
people don't appreciate carpenter's work, man.
I also
That's
have
true,
like a
but I'll
wand
take
firebolt
advantage of
that
it.
does 16
Hey, man,
firebolts. There's
People
no
take
reason for
advantage of me all the
fireworks.
time.
That all said, though, gentlemen, you're having your soak on. You're back at the wharf. You make your way back. The boat is not in the water. I will make mention. It is being worked on, as we've established. So you currently don't have a boat, and won't for probably tomorrow, until tomorrow, as it's being worked on for the foreseeable day. That said, though, was there any other shopping or any other exploration or anything else that anybody wanted to take care of?
No, I've done all my stuff. I mean, I can maybe go try to find like a monastery of my monkiness.
A what?
A monastery of my monkiness.
Ah, very good.
You're a frog, not a monkey.
I'm a monk.
So, throw me investigation, really. I think Nick Rest would have everything. Why not?
Well, I might have it. We just might not know where it is.
That is a math 1.
Oof.
It seems, yeah, it's just nobody talks about Fight Club around here.
Okay. Cool.
So, as it stands, you wander the streets for a while. You just don't find anything.
What level?
Don't find
is-
anything.
Okay.
Sometimes you wonder about what life is like for them. All of them. Yeah. Don't find anything, no. No answers. No
alright.
monk stuff.
All right.
It's too bad.
I zoned out. Now I'm left.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You find yourself back in the wharf.
Yeah. Let's go get something to eat.
2 things. I'm gonna go book a spa for the night. And I'm gonna
Yes.
go find a really nice high-end spot. And the healing word's only 1d4. So for that much money, is it just level 1 for 1d4? Or is it gonna be a little bit higher?
Sorry, say that again. The wand is
1d4.
for Firebolt.
No,
No.
for healing word. For each level, you get plus d4. Is it just 1, or is it gonna be? a bit higher?
Sorry, I thought it was 2, but yeah, it's a level 2 then.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we'll say it's a level.
Oh,
you know
I-
what? No, it is. It is going to be a level 4 casting on it, so 4d4, and feeling lucky. It is wow. Is it too much?
Never. It says I can add my spell modifier for 7. Does spell modifier work for 7?
Oh, really? For another 7 on top of 4d4? Yeah, it's gonna have 5 charges
5? Okay.
per day. If you overuse a wand or any other magic item, there's a chance you can burn it out. So keep that in mind. If you just like
You
cast
said
when you're
4 or
out of
5?
charges, you can
5.
actually ruin it. Hey?
You said 5 a day?
Yeah, 5 a day. So like I said, you find yourself back in the wharf, all of you easily enough. Nothing special is going on as you mill about the whole of the town. You hear rumors here and there. People.
I'm not milling about the town. I'm looking for a spa. I'm sore as fuck. I died last
Oh
night.
yeah, that's true. Sorry, I gapped on that one.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. My apologies.
I can go for a mud bath.
Yeah, I died last night. That was traumatic. I'm still crying. I'm shopping. You know what? All this shopping, it's death shopping. I'm like, you could die at any point. Just waste all the money.
Live and let live.
You never know.
So, looking for a spa, as it were. Did you throw an investigation?
Yeah, I can. I can help him with the investigation.
You gonna?
I give him bardic inspiration for that. It's +8.
You guys were making it back to the wharf yourselves before you went exploring again?
We went to the wharf. We all met up.
Yeah.
I imagine. Are you guys with us now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we all left because I bought the fireworks at the wharf.
So, so that's fine. You can throw investigation on that
You get a +2
to help out.
I'm actually gonna use it.
I would. It's 16 is what I got.
It's what time?
9.
I got 16.
You got 16 total? Okay.
I got a 9. That didn't help at all.
You know my
Bardic
inspiration?
inspiration?
You can have my inspiration.
You guys happen upon, I mean, it's clearly not the scale song in terms of opulence.
Wait. Oh, he did a really good roll there.
Yeah. 15 plus 7. 22.
Okay.
And then
Never
you add
mind.
anything to it? What's your investigation?
You find something at least on par, if not better than. In the thick of Nika's Rest, amidst all the tall buildings and spires and peoples, there's so much. You're not sure where to look, but as luck would have it, down this alleyway, over that bridge, and into this little crevice between these two buildings.
Oh, bless you.
There.
Molested.
There. The sign out front, it's a simple brick building, large brick, polished, but not to quite the shine as what you had outside Glisten. This place, it's got a bit of gilding at the edges. The door is metal, double wide, and has overhead the sign being carved into the stone overhead, silver blooded. It says. As you enter in, you feel a chill in the air of this place. It's remarkably cold inside as opposed to the mugginess of outside. Which stands to reason given that you've been descending down into the place. It's a quick stairwell down, double metal doors, and yeah,
Spa I've ever been.
there we are.
What was it called again?
Silver blooded.
This is a terrifying sounding spa.
It is remarkably cold just inside the entryway. You can feel warm gusts coming from one side and cold drafts coming from the other. The hallway here is gray stone that's been polished, again, to be clean, not to glisten, but it is very clean, very gray, very, very steely gray.
I go to the receptionist.
You go towards the warmth of the cold.
The warmth.
Okay.
Reception.
You quickly round the corner and find yourself facing a rotunda. It's a round room, and it goes up a story, or sorry, it goes down a story, and you can feel the warm gusts continue to come up from the center of this rotunda. There is a desk that seems to encircle it. So, just to give you an idea, you come in this way, it opens up, and it's this large cylindrical room. It goes down, you can tell, because there's a bit of an opening between two pillars that support the center sort of space there, we'll call it.
Is it like 30 feet, 40 feet wide? How wide?
So when you come towards it, then I said there's a sort of desk that runs in front of that. And so as you approach upon the sort of counter space, you can see there's various tall, slender, lizard, humanoid, male, female figures walking about. They've got towels. There's fog curling up through the place. There's a heavy mist hanging over the place, and the further in you go, the more you get kind of hot, cold gusts coming from this way and that. You can hear the sounds of giggling and a little bit of music wafting from this way and that, echoing around the space. And as you come towards the counter, you can see there's a young halfling male who pokes his head up from behind the counter, jumps up onto a stool, and simply says, "Welcome to the Silver Blood. Are you a member? Would you like to be?"
How much is a membership?
It says that currently for the celebrations of First Blood, we are having a special for folks of your orientation. And he pulls out a parchment. Actually, he pulls out a bunch of parchments and begins to ask a couple questions: name, place of birth, favorite massage. What's your character's favorite massage?
Do you have an easy
Shiatsu.
Scrooge?
Asks how you spell that.
Fuck if I know, dude.
He writes "fuck if I know" and folds it up and asks for payment. It's 5 gold.
5 gold? Done.
It's a year's membership apparently.
Oh, done.
Right. That said,
And then we never come back.
it's okay. I've got it in my notes. It'll always exist.
Do you have multiple locations?
Yeah, this is like good life.
We're all across Faerun. 300 locations. They hand you a parchment. They say anytime you come back in, you're already a member, so you can go straight for the services. And depending on what you use, we charge you at the end of the month. So, in the meantime, welcome to the Silver Blood. Lizardly services are down the hall at the other side. And if you're looking for any specific sort of service, let us know and we'll see what we can do for you.
Everybody
our
wants
home
a
is
happy
your
ending.
home.
I want a sad ending.
That's at the other end with the lizard people. They eat you if you. No, I'm kidding. Is there anything specific that your characters will be looking for? Also, if you want to use this place, if you want to rest here, you can. It's a 5 gold investment to become a member.
I ask if there's tiers.
We can make you cry for a fee. Sure.
Done deal. That's the one I want. I give him 10 gold.
Says this is too much. Won't take a tip. And says, are you paying for somebody else's membership?
No. Fuck those guys.
He pushes your 5 gold lions back towards you.
No tip. No tip.
Won't take it.
It's probably paid minimum wage too. What a sad world.
Point being.
Can I give you the gift of song? And I start playing the guitar in the most like
That'd be funny, actually. Alright. They enjoy it, sure.
Nice, good deal. Play them a nice
Actually, throw me performance. Maybe it'll fuck it up. I don't know. Is there anything specific? Are you paying for membership?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you're paying for membership.
Why not? I'll
Maybe you
take
need the 5 gold or something.
I'm gonna take a hot mud bath.
Silver Blood membership.
Well, I'm always curious how this works, and maybe you can tell me how.
It's not a rub and tug, so.
But it could be.
I mean, for the right fee, can't everywhere be?
World's oldest profession.
What, massage? Oh yeah. Time honored, baby.
Special
I
massage.
prefer prostitutes, though.
Manage inventory.
Hey, they're called escorts now?
No. No.
The ladies of the night.
They call themselves. Yeah. I like ladies of the night in action.
Buddy,
Either will do.
I'm from Edmonton. There's literally a whole documentary about the prostitution in Edmonton.
Really?
So this
There
one.
is. I forgot. And I never watched it, actually.
118th Ave, wanna play spoons?
My buddy lived just down the road from 118th. And he worked on 118th.
Yeah, like right by Stadium.
Yeah. Right across from the Drake, actually. Used to go to the Drake and drink all the time.
Well, yeah, that's where everybody would go after the games.
Yeah. It's a terrible, terrible place. Wonderful and terrible.
There's a lot of those dive bars, dude.
11.
Hey?
11.
Okay, very good.
Which is also a crit fail for me.
Oh my goodness, hang on a sec. What was the roll for? I gapped here.
To perform some music.
Performance.
Right, yeah. Wait, that was a crit 1 for you?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you
Fortunately,
said- I thought you
D&D
said
rules say that ones only apply for combat. Once upon a time, this game had teeth. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's 11.
Yeah, no problem. We'll
It
gum
is
our way
huge.
through fate. It's fine.
It's
fine.
huge.
Um,
Never again.
I mean,
show me on the drawing where the game hurt you. So in any event, yeah. You play the guy a little serenade. He doesn't mind it. He enjoys it. That said, though, a lot of you've paid for memberships, and like I said, they have lizardly services over there. Otherwise, the further down you go, the hotter it gets. The halfling says. If you need anything, my name is Rickard.
That's short for dick.
It is.
Nice.
I thought
It's
it was
also a
Rickard.
short dick, he says. And just gives a smile. But it's thick. That said, you guys make your way down the stairs heading in towards what you see is a large sort of lagoon down at the bottom of that columnar area. As you're making your way down the stairs, there's like 2 intermediary floors just nestled in against the staircase there. And there's various massage rooms in there. They draw the curtain. Yeah, you can hear satisfied groans coming from like every room.
I'm buy the escort. I'm going all in. Screw it. I died last night. I buy a lady of the night.
Oh, that's fine. You don't even have to really work in that. There's no role involved whatsoever.
What did you do? No, we went to a massage parlor.
There's really has anybody seen Samurai Champloo?
I see. Pizza
I've
cats.
seen some of it.
Pieces.
You know what? There's basically a montage that follows up here. You guys walk in.
I buy some
There's-
all escorts.
There's
all
the
4 of
parchment
us.
getting signed. There's gold put down. It's really just like membership. And then a moment later, it shows, it shows Timber suddenly like take out like just a bunch of coins, put them down in front of the just like in front of the camera, and then the camera cuts to the other side. And it's just a bunch of ladies who look up and smile, and then it shows a lot of you guys a moment later, and you guys all smile, and then it cuts to black, and then it shows Nika's rest from a distance as the sun is slowly setting off, and the credits are rolling. And as of next session, you guys will have. Jesus, that was a good roll. 12 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah.
How much did that-
To start the day.
I paid
Yeah,
a
you
month.
paid out. You actually only you paid out a fistful of silver. So it's 3 gold in the end, I think.
Damn, we all left with some like froggy shit. We all got dick warts. More than we had. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say more than the norm.
Me and Hops, this is just every day for us. This is our normal life.
You're expected to have at least 3 by the time you hit puberty.
I spent so much gold today, guys.
You only live once. In your case, you live
Me
twice.
buying stuff. Why is all his things so cheap? My stuff's for function. Yours is just flash.
That's the way the world works, though. Haven't you seen how much celebrities get paid as opposed to a carpenter? Like seriously.
Could you imagine if, like, I was like, yeah, I'll drywall your house. We'll call it 300 mil. I'll have it done in 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. Right. So as the credits roll,
Maybe a
you
lot
guys
less
disappear off
houses.
into whatever nook or cranny this place might offer. The Silver Blood takes care of its own, take care of its members. We come to that portion of the session once again where we ask, Riley, would you like what you hate was your purpose least?
I got a hat,
Hey.
and I got a big old peacock feather. I'm very happy with my hat.
I got a bunch of fun bullshit. My guy's got like this bandolier of crazy shit going on right now with all this potions. And he's got a harmonica on his neck. I need a magical harmonica next. That's next on my list is a magical harmonica. I gotta figure out what I want it to do first before I like ask for it specifically.
And you got a wand and a wand holster.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to break my guitar. I'm wondering if you're ever gonna break my guitar.
Not like you guys are shopping. I'm not
No, no.
desperate.
No, but I'm
Oh,
waiting
you
for it.
trip.
Yeah. You have a heart attack and die. Yeah, roll con. Oh, you failed. I'm sorry.
You want me
That was a
to use
DC
the
59.
That's sick.
Do you got Jordan by chance?
Oh, with that?
You live in opposite directions. Might be easier for you.
Just this once. Maybe can I get a ride home?
Yeah.
They're driving in a small car and the dog's in the back. Very difficult.
For Jordan,
What did you
it's
like?
fine
What did you
for
hate?
me.
What was your favorite part? What did you like the least?
It was nice running into that big city.
Yeah.
Being able to explore. Obviously, love the sauna.
Yeah,
Whatever it may be. Nothing I really disliked.
Right.
Change your pace.
Yeah.
What would you like with James' disease?
Same thing.
Yep.
You know, I mean, just doesn't always have to be fighting. Doesn't always have to be like raping, pillaging, stealing. All that.
It could be.
Of course, it could be. It's just nice to just do other things too. Get
Yep.
a nice balance.
If there wasn't, you guys would be like, so when can I shop? Like I've had sessions, or I've had like repeat sessions where it's just like people are stuck in a dungeon and it's just, every session is combat and they're just like they finally get out to the city. They're like, it was so good not being in a fight
Yeah.
and having a long rest was good. I liked it. It's good. Yeah, I didn't dislike anything. No, rest was good.
Fucking like PTSD.
Yeah, like literally, like imagine for a month and a half, 6 sessions of your character trapped and dying. God, it's just the end. No, we made it. Ah! The next session, the same thing over again for 6 fucking sessions, and then finally you make it out, skin of your teeth and broken healing potions, and you're just like, I'm alive. That's what I like. I'm fucking alive. Oh, the Pander saved me. Anyway.
My character is retiring. He's over it.
Like seriously, my character's fine, but I have exhaustion points. Okay.
And how many XP?
Yes.
Are we leveled yet? Like, we must be close.
We are close.
Welcome to high level. Yeah. There's a nice relaxing session of 900 experience.
900. Okay.
Does that level us? Where are we at?
No, that won't level.
How far?
We are 21,055.
We got another 1,000.
23,000.
So you're about 2,000 away.
So maybe 2 sessions.
I didn't mind the pacing. I liked a nice relaxing session after a good heavy combat. It's as I said, this place is gonna get heated up pretty quick. You can see that there's definitely a lot of culture in the world, and that is great material for a culture war as it's coming. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm assuming everybody had fun this session.
Oh, yeah. I did.
Cool. Everybody got their experience. What'd you guys learn this session?
That I can fuck with every shopkeeper.
Well, we know that, baby. We learned that in the first season. If you're just learning that, like really now, what are you amassing all these
But
wonderful
differently,
toys
I
for
can
that?
fuck with them all differently.
That's true too. Fair enough.
I have yet to repeat.
Well, I like to provide variety. What else did you learn?
I'm way less deer in headlights. At least that's how I feel.
Hit the window?
Way less deer in headlights.
The combat
Yeah,
makes
fair
you
enough.
have to flip to your character shoot a fuck ton.
Yeah.
Your third session now, isn't it?
Second.
This is second? Okay. The first one was last session?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My guy learned that there's a whole road dedicated to the pawn shops in Nika's Rest.
It's actually not just the pawn shops. Salvoy's Row is a very ritzy little row of pawn shops, tailors, and shoe sales, shoemakers and milliners and the whole bit. It's all sorts of artisans. There's a fellow who deals in fine weapons, imported as well as locally crafted.
Ooh.
Is there classes? that
So
show
if none
you
of
how
us
much
are
money-
going to use those swords that we got, we can see-
There
we should
there
see
actually
how much
is
we
an
can get for it,
optometrist
because
in the
it's a set,
town,
like it's a
but
matching
no,
set.
not necessarily that. We're not.
You want to put some bowl in it? You want it?
No, it's all right,
Oh,
man.
I've already eaten most of it.
I'm good. I'm good.
Is it okay if I leave my weed here?
Yeah, he does.
Mine.
Here, I'll just stick it up top. That way the dogs
You don't
won't
want
get
all
it.
of it? Huh? You don't want it? Tell 'em?
No.
Was it like you only smoke in here?
No, it sounds like a dad pen. I don't know.
Oh, fair enough.
What the fuck was that?
Really? Well, to those at home, may your 20s always land on 20. Thanks for watching.